Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope you're having a lovely day. So in a few recent videos I did, I was talking about car subscriptions being out of control and the fact that there are magazines out there that would gaslight people into believing that this is a slippery slope fallacy. One of the things they mentioned when mentioning the slippery slope fallacy, which is a fallacy, is you never know. Things could get worse. Like they could charge you more money for having more horsepower, which is literally what Mercedes was doing. They had a monthly subscription for more horsepower. Not a you pay once to get more horsepower, a monthly subscription for more horsepower. That happened 1 month prior to that article coming out, which is why I found it disgusting that they were calling it a fallacy when it was actually in the process of happening. You have many automotive manufacturers that are charging you extra money for things in your vehicle. Now, one of the things that I really like here is that Hyundai seems to be going in the opposite direction. On this channel, we very often highlight when companies do the wrong thing, and we don't highlight when they do the right thing. The reason is it's very hard to find companies in 2023 that are actually trying to do the right thing or moving in that direction. One of the things I've always said is that once one company gets away with fleecing their users and continues to make more money and their market cap goes up as a result of it and nobody cares, every other company says, wait a second. Why are we including a micro SD card slot? We could just charge you for cloud storage. Why do we have a headphone jack on the phone? We could just charge you $200 for Bluetooth earbuds. Why would we allow you to purchase a feature for your car when we could just charge you every single month to use it? And it seems like Hyundai is moving in the opposite direction. So I really wanted to highlight what they were doing here. It says introducing BlueLink. This is from Hyundai. Staying connected to your Hyundai is now no extra cost. BlueLink is our new connected car service plan for 2023, Ioniq 6, and all 2024 and newer Hyundai models. It includes all the great features you love about BlueLink so you can remotely start the vehicle, schedule EV battery charging, lock or unlock doors, and more. All at no additional cost for the original owner as long as you own your Hyundai, which can save you up to $350 or more per year. As the only automaker to give you a full suite of remote services at no additional cost, BlueLink Plus is truly in a class by itself. So what they're saying is, while General Motors, after you spend $66,000 in a Cadillac CT5V, is going to charge you every single month to be able to turn on the air conditioner in your car when it's 100 degrees in Texas, Hyundai is going to let you turn on the air conditioner in your car for free. You can remotely turn on the air conditioner in your car without having to give them money every month. I know somebody who has a Cadillac CT5V. Decent car, cost over $60,000, and you have to pay every single month to be able to turn the air conditioner on in that car. Me personally, I don't know why somebody would pay $60K for a GM car. Hell, I wouldn't even pay $6,000 for a GM car after I saw what they did with their ignition and their starters years ago, but that's a topic for another video. Another thing that's really great about Hyundai is they did not contribute money to this garbage fear-mongering campaign by Coalition for Safe and Secure Data 3 years ago. I very often go over this video on this channel. Lobbyists imply right to repair helps domestic abusers, pushes racism and redlining. And I'll play the commercial where you have this woman that's walking through a dark garage with scary music playing, and they're talking about how if you're able to repair your own vehicle because you have access to the diagnostic software, somehow that translates into you getting raped in a parking lot. You'll notice all the major vehicle manufacturers like GM, Toyota, Ford, Honda, and Nissan donated millions upon millions of dollars to the organization that pushed this campaign, that also mentioned at one point that right to repair pushes racism and redlining. Not kidding. Racism and redlining. You got to archive.org it now because they scrubbed it from their site after this video came out, but they actually had the balls to say that out loud. Hyundai is not only not spending millions of dollars to try and take away your ability to fix your own car, but they're also saying that when you purchase the car, you own it, and you don't have to pay more money to utilize features that came with the car. I think that that is commendable, and I think they deserve some props for it. Regardless of whether you like Hyundai for other reasons, I like the fact that they're moving in this direction. I like the fact that they're trying to differentiate themselves from BMW and Mercedes and GM and everybody else by not charging you a monthly fee for the subscription, and I hope that people notice this and pat them on the back for it so that maybe other manufacturers will take notice and actually follow suit. One thing I do have to mention here, just in the interest of accuracy, while Tesla is an absolute scumbag dumpster fire of a company, they do not bill you every month if you want to be able to unlock the door or turn on the air conditioner. I was actually incredibly surprised by this because looking at GM and looking at Tesla, I would have figured that Tesla would be the type of people to try to nickel and dime you and charge you every month to be able to turn on the air conditioner in your car, lock the doors, remote start, and that GM wouldn't. But Cadillac with the CT5V, they want money every month to do that, and Tesla didn't. I still like the fact that Hyundai is moving in this direction, and I still think that they should be commended for it. What do you think? Do you think that Hyundai deserves a pat in the back for trying to move away from BMW and Mercedes and explicitly sticking it to them in their advertising as the only automaker to give you a full suite of remote services at no additional cost? Or do you think that they've done other things that make up for this? Would this change your buying decision into the future when you're looking for a car? Would you have more trust purchasing from a company that's saying upfront, we are looking to have a business model that doesn't abuse you? Scott Galloway, a business professor at NYU, often talks about the recurring revenue bundle, what he calls the rundle, where you tie one feature of something to another, and then you charge the customer every month from now until the day that they die to be able to get that, and how companies will trade at a higher multiple once they have this. Even if they're making the same amount of money, their market cap goes up. They start trading at a higher multiple of their sales or their net income or their book value the moment that they have the recurring revenue bundle. So Hyundai is very likely going to be punished by shareholders for not doing what everybody else is doing, which is why I think that they should be rewarded by the customers for doing what they're doing. They're making a decision that is going to be good for the customers, not for the shareholders, at least in our current economic environment where the rundle is valued so heavily, which is why I think it is worthwhile to support them and let them know, listen, if you're going to be punished on the market cap, at the very least, you should be rewarded with our purchases. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. I'll see you all in the next video.